But all right, so the All-Star Game Home Run Derby is a couple weeks away. They released a new format for this year, and I kind of like it. So
I think I do too.
yeah, this is how the competition flow is going to go. So we have the standard 8 hitters like we always do. But in the first round, the top 4 advance. So it's not bracket style in the first round anymore. So you won't have a guy that loses 33 to 31 not make the second round.
But a guy that wins 12-9 does.
Right. So your top 4 home run totals go on to the second round.
That I like.
Tie
Which is what you want. I mean, that's
Yeah.
what you want.
Right.
Yeah, that I like.
The tie is broken by the longest home run. So, if the 4th place guy comes to a tie, it's the longest home run. Then the semifinals go to a bracket style. So it's 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3. So, and that's also based on home run totals as well.
In the first round, like first round. So it gets like reseeded essentially. Okay,
right.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then obviously your final 2 face off. Now this is where it loses me a little bit. So these are the rules for each round. So the first round and the semifinals are a 3-minute round, 40 pitches, 1 timeout. That's how the rule is stated. So 3 minutes, 40 pitches, 1 timeout. So the 1 timeout's the same. But so I don't know. It's either 3 minutes or 40 pitches, whichever one comes first. I don't know exactly what that means.
But
and realistically, how many pitches can you get in 3 minutes? Like, is 40 even a real number?
But do they also? I assume they're going to have the same kind of rules, although they didn't seem to be enforcing them so much. But like, you can't throw the next pitch until the previous ball like lands or like around that. Like, I mean, what about guys that just hit the ball like really high in a long way? I mean, you're going to have that, and those seconds add up.
They do.
Well, I guess
what happened. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I guess that's why they put in the 40 pitches. So if you want to rapid fire your 40 pitches, then it doesn't matter if the ball lands or not. That would be my guess on that.
So if we're going to do that then, and this is like, we're probably like kind of getting off track on it but if we're going to do that and let these guys kind of like rapid fire, if that's how they want to combat that, then like, let's leave the kids off the field. Because it's like, we've been saying this for years. Dude, one of these kids is going to get smoked. And I mean, it kind of does happen every year, and it's just like I'm waiting for it to be like a disaster. Like, you get these kids out there that have no idea how to like track balls. There's a million of them. They're all just like running, looking up. And if we're gonna have guys like rapid firing,
120 exit velos,
it's gonna be a disaster.
Well, and we had the kid finally last year get hit,
and it wasn't quite the disaster that it could have been.
No, it could have been way worse, but still. Yeah, if you're going to rapid fire, you cannot have kids running around looking at a ball up in the air while another line drive's coming out at them. Like, you're right. That would be a disaster. But, just like let all the balls land where they land and then go pick them up.
Whatever. There's no harm.
Yeah.
No one's running. Like, there's not running the bases. You don't need fielders.
No, you don't.
Right.
You don't.
So also a part of those rounds, you get 3 bonus outs. So I guess after your 3-minute round or your 40 pitches, you get 3 bonus outs. So every swing is either a home run or an out. And then if you hit one,
untimed.
That's untimed.
Right. Okay.
If you hit one 425 feet in your bonus period, so in those 3 swings, you earn an extra out, a 4th bonus out.
And are you capped at 4? You can only earn 4. If you keep hitting 450-foot bombs, you keep getting them.
I don't think so. I think you're capped at 4. You just get an extra.
And so
bonus.
When you earn the 3 outs, though, it's not 3 additional pitches. It's 3 outs. So you could theoretically hit 4, 5, 6 home runs in a row, and those all count, right?
No. Every swing is a home run or an out. You only get 3.
Right. You only get 3 pitches.
3 swings. Okay.
I think it says 3 bonus outs. Every swing is a home run or an out.
So, but when I hear 3 bonus outs, I think like, let's say I'm on that first bonus pitch and I take that over the fence. Right. There's still 0 outs.
Right.
And then I hit a second one and a third one and a fourth one. I could theoretically stack up a lot of home runs in that bonus time if I'm hitting home runs and not foul like fly balls.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying because the wordage is weird. So it says 3 bonus outs, but in parentheses it says every swing is a home run or an out. So I'm guessing.
Well, that makes sense because I mean that's how it works, anyways.
Yeah.
Every swing is
that's
either a home run or an out.
That's how the old format was. The old format was either every swing was either like foul balls count as outs.
Yep.
Yeah. So I guess maybe it is three bonus outs then. So.
I'd love to see if you don't need to hit, if there's no sorry, I have like a mush brain right now. If there's no like minimum home runs you have to hit to earn those extra outs, or like you have to hit at least 2 over 400 feet or whatever. If everyone is guaranteed that at the end of their 3 minutes,
yes,
I'd be interesting to see then, if that's the case, how many guys coming down the stretch like just take it easy. If they know that I'm guaranteed 3 outs, not 3 more swings, but 3 outs, like, am I going to empty the tank in the final 30 seconds, or am I just going to kind of relax if I've used my timeout? And it's like, I know I'm going to kind of save it all up for when I can really stack those together and don't have to rush.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
The bonus round's like the new Moneyball. Right?
Yeah,
you can really cash in on it.
Yeah. And then the finals goes down to a 2-minute round, 27 pitches.
Ooh.
And the same bonus rules apply. That's your home run derby format. Do we like it? Do we hate it? What do we think?
I mean, we'll see how it goes. I'm interested in it, certainly.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I mean, I think it's interesting, and anything they can do to try to make it a little bit more, I guess, exciting is good. I do like the first round rules where the top 4 advance, because there's always that one guy who hits like a boatload of home runs and doesn't make it because they just get a really tough matchup. So I think that's good. But I think otherwise it should work. It should be good.
Yeah.
I mean, I was always favorable to the old or like original format where it wasn't timed. Yep. It's like you get 10 outs or 12, 15, whatever it ended up being.
10.
All those years ago, it was at 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you hit a bunch of home runs, you hit a bunch of home runs. Like I was always partial to that one. So the fact that they're kind of bringing that back in a sense, kind of at the end of the round, I'm into.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I was a huge fan of the original.
And I imagine the timeout has to be used in the 3 minutes. You can't save it and then use it during the 3 additional outs.
I would imagine. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Fair question.
Yeah. Interesting. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued.
Yeah. I wasn't sure how I liked the time format when they announced it, like going from the old style to this.
Right.
And then when for that first year came out, like all of them are close, and it was, I ended up liking it. So I do like how they're mixing both of them back together, just like you said. So.
And I think they kind of have to, because it feels like there for a little while, the home run derby itself became such a long event. Like it just kept lengthening the time it took to complete it. So they're trying to like rein it back in a little bit.
Yeah, no, I agree.